Yeah, I mean, that's just the best one by far. It's the only hero that gets exponentially more damage as he's low. Stuff like Oracle Brood is
Team
really funny.
Empire's
Like, with
turn to
Insatiable
pick.
Hunger, Brood's just always full coming out hero that gets exponentially more damage as he's low. Stuff like Oracle Brood is
Necro.
really...
Let's do that here. Nyx Assassin coming out for Vega Squadron, though.
10 seconds remaining.
Fate's Edict so far is going to be a pretty good tool this game.
5 seconds remaining.
From the Oracle. Well, the Magic community.
Dire team pick.
Sven stands.
They're going to go Sven. Going to go the run at you core.
Indeed. Yeah. I mean, pretty standard here, honestly. Like, nothing that out of the ordinary. Sure, Oracle's a little weird, but it's going to be able to protect Sven pretty well.
Remaining.
Vega pretty much just needs their last 2 cores as well.
Remaining.
It's kind of how both teams ended up. They're at that point. I mean, Necro's still there.
Yeah, it would be something to see that hero just completely unpicked or banned. Right now, that's a possibility.
Team
Vega gets it
Empire's
here.
turn to
Weaver.
Oh, Weaver. Gonna go a mobile carry. One that's slippery even. And that's setting up to be a mid-hero finish, so both teams gonna go for the mid.
Dire team ban.
There's a Viper ban. Never disappointed to see that.
Weaver's interesting because if it gets ahead, it's a terror in this game. There's not a lot of great lockdown for it if it's doing enough damage to be scary. But if it falls behind, I mean, Night Stalker can run over it, Batrider can run over it. It's definitely going to be
10
interesting to see how well Vega can play this Weaver and balance being aggressive and
5
staying
seconds
alive.
remaining.
You know, a hero that Vega Squadron picked up a couple of times in that first series of the day in those really long matches, but was Medusa. They were playing Medusa a couple of those games. So I wonder if that's something they may be thinking about here again. As they're figuring out their final ban.
Could be.
So, we did get confirmation, by the way. So, how the schedule's looking, guys. Tomorrow, there's no matches here for the Skin Coin. It's going to be the first day off in a week and a half here for this event. But it then continues on Friday. Friday will be the playoffs, and that goes into Saturday where the finals will be. So Friday will be the first round of matches, those quarterfinals. And then Saturday, again, the actual finals themselves, playing for the portion of the prize pool. Already going to the LAN event, so that's the plan here. Moving forward, we'll talk about that more after the match as well. But just to make that clear, and it's going to be a Bloodseeker for Vega, by the way.
Very, very aggressive out of Vega. This whole lineup is fairly fragile other than the Nyx. They have a ton of damage output. They're going to be looking to try to take the game early and cling to that lead. I have to imagine Vega's going to aggro Trillium with this Weaver Kunkka AA. We know how good pressuring a Sven is early on. This lane is the epitome of pressuring a Sven. Just chilling touch, kill the supports. I like it.
So now Empire has to figure out what they want for their mid matchup now. It's a Bloodseeker here. Not the most favorable matchups across the board, so maybe get a Magnus here. Throw that Empower up on Sven. Really buff him up. I'm trying to think of like a 4-1 hero, so like somebody you could put mid. Oh, Pugna. Is Pugna still there? There you go. Let's go Pugna.
If the Sven gets shut down, that's really risky, though. Like if this, I don't think the Sven's going to find items, so I think you need your mid laner to be something high impact and early. Queen of Pain comes to mind. Puck. Something that can roam and swing the lane back in Sven's favor.
Empire. Deciding here, Mapashka. He's the one that actually will do the selection. But I'm sure, as usual, a bit of a team effort. Give an input. And it will be a
Storm
Choose
Spirit.
your hero.
Whoa.
There you go.
Well, I guess that's kind of a fun pick. Playing that into Nyx, though, interesting.
Into Nyx. I mean, Silence of Bloodseeker could be powerful. Kunkka to bring back. But yeah, Nyx is the big thing. Can lock him down effectively, so. But FN, comfortable with the Storm Spirit. It is that nice mix of, magic damage as well as the core thrown in there to go with the Sven, of course. Being all about that physical. And they got backup with the Oracle. I said Fate's Edict is going to be a strong tool this game. It usually is. Okay, final draft. Who's going to play what? It's going to be Zion Nyx. So yeah, the Aloha Dance playing the 4 position today, and Ramses will be playing the Weaver for the team. No
Would have been
one playing
funny
that.
just to throw like Ramses on AA.
Yeah,
You usually get a bunch of gold. Have no gold this series.
really mix it up. Yeah.
Prepare for battle.
Same as last time. Boschka right away gets towards middle. Slayer comes bottom and gets one ward down. Is that blocking anything? I think that's just blocking. Or is it? God, that's like right on the outside. I assume that's blocking here, the pull, the camp.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh, they're double blocking it. They got the sentry on the other side. Okay. So want to make that unfriendly for their supports. All 5 are here for Empire right now. See Vega rotating over.
Vega's level 1 is so strong, though.
30 seconds to battle.
So yeah, pretty much lane's exactly what I was mentioning. You just aggro trial lane into the Sven, try to apply some pressure. Empire's going to look to dodge, so Vega's going to more than likely rotate back to their safe lane. The issue is, if you TP up top, then Empire can just TP bottom, and then you have to run. So definitely curious to see how Vega wants to respond to this.
The battle begins.
Are linked.
3 bounty runes to 1 in favor of Vega. Slayer, middle lane. He's going to hide around here. Courier's
He's
coming
got a
out.
very, very good shot at getting this courier.
It's just a matter of it being delivered. Then he... Oh, he was
Oh,
pinged.
they're spouting.
Yeah.
He's boxed in here, too. He has to give a tango to get out.
The courier, okay, turns around there. And he's going to get help from Kunkka. Torrent's coming out. Cold Feet, is that going to proc? It just might, it will.
Shouldn't be enough damage.
No. Torrent's not up yet, so.
Interesting that he took Cold Feet at level 1. Generally, we see Chilling Touch, just a lot of damage, but figuring if they hit the Torrent, they'll get the Cold Feet. Maybe it'll be more damage.
Not enough that time. Torrent is going to hit. No, just a little bit delayed. FN walks it off, where he'll be fine. So the support's hanging around the middle lane. Top lane, you got Nyx Assassin dealing with a Sven Oracle up here. And Weaver, he's going up against Batrider at the bottom. So interesting laning phase by both teams, really, as far as making adjustments. I assume this is more of Empire adjusting to what Vega was doing. Sending Sven top now.
Yeah, exactly. And he's honestly going to do very well in this lane. There's not a whole lot Zai can do to pressure him out.
Kill on Gostic. Wow, Weaver's really low. 6 decks, the next sticky napalm Back to the middle lane. Well, they're fine there, but looks like Ancient Apparition also coming over to assist with that, but good turn for Vega. Ramses
It's a huge kill to not get Gostic there, or not get Ramses there. The wand just barely saving him.
Mine, yeah!
Ancient Apparition coming back in, so Ramses again living life on the edge. And now going Bat Rider. He has that swarm on him, so minus armor really kicking in. Some more sticky napalms. Ramses trying to find the route to him. Auto attack gets it off. Shikuchi forward. Another couple of auto attacks. Oh, just not enough. Uh-oh, Ancient Apparition, you're crazy.
He wanted to just run up in cold feet just to stop the salve from going off.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Now he might be in trouble. Yeah. How much does Gostic go? Can he get the vision? Attack. Yes, he barely gets it, but now is he in trouble again? Shikuchi, the tree block.
This is going to be a big double auto with this bug still sitting on him.
He has the wands. Yeah.
A feast for my beetles.
Interesting bottom lane. We'll say that.
That is a hairline matchup. I mean, it's so close to tilting either way.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Night Stalker just pokes at the Kunkka right there. Kunkka comes back middle. I'm going to try to make a play. Nope, decides to cancel it. And they're going now. Torrent, it's going to hit.
It's just
really
pressure.
Yeah, can't do a lot with this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just harassing. Back to the bottom lane, though. Slayer. More sticky napalms, and Miposhka's here. 10 more seconds before it's nighttime, by the way.
Yeah, but A is dead, and Weaver can Shikuchi out. Shikuchi's in.
Yeah. Ramsey ain't going out. He's going in. Gemini attack. He has the wand charges. Gonna have to use that here. He was trying to bait out Bat Rider a little bit, but didn't fall for it. The Courier. Oof. Courier's still hanging around. So Torrent's not going to hit because of that, but yeah, so Ramsey's doing the bait moves. A couple different areas.
This is so crazy. It's just so aggressive down here, so clowny, and then in the top lane it's just Sven and Nyx beating on each other mindlessly.
Ancient Apparition's going to run in, help out a little bit with Miposhka. We'll just walk it off. An extra speed now, had that double damage rune.
One thing of note, there are 0 ancient stacks so far for Sven. He's actually going a couple points in Stormbolt instead of just the 1 point that we see people go. And he's not really going to have that farm catalyst once he does get to his Mask of Madness, so that could slow him down a pretty big amount.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's safe to say the supports are busy helping out, especially that bottom lane, if anything. But Oracle, maybe that's what he could be doing here. He's going to get the bounty rune at least for now, but
scanning.
See where he decides to go with that. Bottom lane, Kunkka's here. Torrent just going to miss, though. Gostic fast enough with those Tranquil boots now. A little bit of run out of position. Top lane. So Nyx Assassin, Zai seems like he's getting some decent farm up here. As I say that, they're going to go on him, but no, not really. He'll impel and run.
Folks, thanks be with you.
Yeah, all in all, this laning phase is odd. Bat Rider's getting almost nothing, but the offshoot to that is Sven is just getting a ton. Versus very even farm here on like Zai and on the Weaver.
Kunkka's sitting here at the bottom lane, kind of hoping that somebody tries to dive onto Weaver. He's almost level 6, so that time lapse also going to be coming online. Miposhka counter wards. Slayer's doing the same. Oh, well, they get it, but now Slayer's going to try for the TP out, and yes, he will get out. And does he die in base? He does.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Burns a little bit too much, but now a turn kill on a Bat Rider perhaps. Weaver's going in. He does hit level 6. He picks up the time lapse. You know, they really want to chase after this now. Zai, meanwhile, kills Vansker at the top lane. And Ramses, he's still going in. Another Shikuchi in 2 seconds. No, too deep.
Dire's middle
Back
tower
off, but
is
yeah.
under
You
attack.
can see so Oracle going down as well. The top solo Nyx.
I have no clue how Zai finds that kill. I was too busy watching Ramses. There's almost no excuse. You know Nyx is 6. G though is playing super aggressive here.
Dire's middle tower.
He
is
ruptures
under
up Gostic. The torrent's way off, unfortunately. Oh, nah, not gonna happen. Out comes the Oracle Q. He's healing up Batrider as well, the best that he can, but that in itself is not going to be enough. And now Zai putting an auto attack in advance score. Slayer, meanwhile, he jukes a little bit. The last auto attack, though, from Storm
FN has
Spirit.
a big wand.
Poshka flies over the ledge. Yet again, another torrent going to whiff there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Back and forth.
Yeah. 5-5 hero kills already, and possibly another one being added up here. No torrent.
His wand is down. He's got a soul ring.
Impale
That
torrent.
timing. Nicely done there from Zai.
Seemed like he knew. So they slow down Storm Spirit a bit, and this more so Bloodseeker actually has a Hand of Midas queued up. So G gonna go the Hand of Midas route. A lot of build up on
Dire
him.
are scanning.
This game is weird because like Vega doesn't need anything at any point in this game. Their tools are all pretty much there. They have Vendetta, they have Rupture, Kunkka's a support Kunkka, so you can just run around Xing people. They kind of have everything they need. So as long as they're not losing fights, they want to keep taking fights because that's slowing down Storm Spirit, that's slowing down Sven. He's up.
Well, FN, he'll kind of going himself. Silence with the Blood Rite. It is going to hit because of the torrent. Oh, nice purge though. Oracle using that Fortune Sand, however, the Rupture, and now that decision of what do we do? Heals coming out from Oracle. I guess that's what you do. You just stand still, let him heal you up. Zai, gonna get caught. Batrider rotation, get denied at least. He's trying. He's healed up a little bit because of those Purifying Flames, but not enough.
Radiant's top tower is
And
under
Vanscore
attack.
finds the kill onto him, so
Radiant's
that's fine there, but he's having
structures
more
are
distractions. Weaver, he's pushing up top lane. Actually gonna dive on Batrider again. And he's going in. He has those wand charges.
So much damage.
1 second. Oh, he's really going for this.
He's gonna lose all the minus armor though. This is
Radiant's
too deep.
top tower is under
Yeah, I have
attack.
the time lapse.
The interesting thing about bugs is it progressively detracts your armor one after the other, but the second the bugs fall off, the armor falls off about a quarter second later. So all of the benefit he gained from those bugs, as soon as it fell off, was just gone.
Dire's middle tower has been denied. Radiant's top tower
Yeah,
is
so you
under
gotta
attack.
be careful going too deep like that, Chappie. Another Rupture coming out in this one. Keeps Sven in place, and that it does. G, credit for the kill. He's having a very, very active start. And again, going the Hand of Midas, like I mentioned, but he's still able to get kills and be useful for the team, so why not get an item that's going to enhance that farm that much more while doing so.
Yeah, for sure. If he does this in lieu of Radiance, I actually really like this. It's a way he can keep being very involved, keep the tempo up, while still collecting extra gold and XP if he doesn't manage to connect with a bunch of kills.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So he actually has enough gold for the purchase. There you go. Make the pattern. Nyx Assassin's also going to go Hand of Midas. A little bit further behind, understandable, but that's coming now. Kunkka's porting to the top lane. And they're going to try to set up
Bottom tower is under attack.
here. Weaver. Batrider running in. Lasso's up, but Kunkka being there. Gonna cause issue. Can he time lapse in time? He cannot. Chappie with the God Strength
Radiant
is
are
enough
scanning.
damage. Kunkka just wasn't really there to be able to assist in time from him. No ship, of course, not being level 6.
Yeah, we could see the idea of what Weaver was trying to do there, but once Kunkka showed up, it was just death. That was way too much CC, way too much damage coming out. And Weaver didn't build like the bracer or two we see sometimes for that extra little bit of health or the treads. Still very, very squishy.
Haste!
Nyx Assassin, Vendetta. He's going to open on a
Radiant's
Vansker
bottom
here.
tower is under
He'll
attack.
says, who's that Bloodseeker coming over? Oh! Got the Fate's Edict off in time, but he's not getting away.
To narrow my options a great deal.
A little awkward right there, but ultimately a kill. On to Oracle. That's another one for G, who again has Anamitis, another 600 gold.
Zai actually got that one.
That he did. You are right.
Gold for my
Step closer to the Midas for him.
Yeah, already over 1,000 gold. It hits nighttime again. But with that, they're going to try to jump Night Stalker here. The ship, everything coming out. Pull him in. Blood right on top.
That is so much CC.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And not often it turns nighttime and the other team's looking to go on Night
Radiant's
Stalker,
bottom
but
tower has fallen.
When you have like
Radiant's
6 seconds of
are
disable and a
fortified.
whole bunch of damage, why not?
that's pretty good. Really any
Dire's
hero they
middle
would have
tower
liked, and it
is
just
under
happened to be
attack.
him. So G continuing to play pretty well. And Zai's also in front. Just about has that Anamitis now. So yeah, Zai really is just spiking even. 3-1 and 3.
This Bloodseeker has a Radiance queued up. I actually think this is a very big mistake. Every time we've seen Bloodseeker Radiance, if you're not getting it super early, it just falls flat. Ramses, though, is so dead.
Radiant's bottom tower
They didn't
is
finish
under
him.
attack.
Oh no. They
FN chose his life over the kill for sure.
Yeah.
Wanted to make sure he wasn't going to get caught.
And now that still might be the case. Kunkka, he's going to get caught first. He has a ship. He can't get it off in time. The lasso's preventing that. He finally gets it off, as well as the torrent. So he goes down, but the ship coming through. Gostic able to avoid. Slayer, he's going to die as well. Ancient Apparition. Weaver does not have that time lapse. So afraid to go in too deep. Meanwhile, False Promise saves Night Stalker. Bloodseeker has to turn around. The rupture is on Night Stalker, though, and that's going to kill him. Yeah, he starts running, actually. Miposhka, that was a good timing right there. They go to the shrine, it's not ready to use. Bloodrite just out of range, and Night Stalker's going to survive for now. They will catch Oracle. Poor coming in from Sven. He cancels it, though. Wow, Night Stalker actually lived there.
Yeah, that's crazy. And they had the chance to kill him on Vega. They just thought he was dead. They had 3 heroes standing around him, not pumping autos into him, trying to set up on more kills, and Night Stalker just walks away.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah, close
attack.
calls on both sides, though, man. Weaver. He's like, wait a second, I'm actually alive. He just presses R. And he goes back to full life. Yeah, it was a pretty close situation there. But stays alive, smoke up. G continuing to be active with the team. As you mentioned, going that Radiance.
Scanning.
So it's going to be a little bit of time before he has that.
This sustains.
But so far, it's been kind of working.
Gostic's Blink Dagger is coming out, though.
What is that? Oh, that's Slayer dying
Double damage.
over at the bottom lane. I've been
Radiant
watching
are
this
scanning.
Bloodseeker and Kunkka move around, though. They're heading down to Sven. Sven's found by
Man, he
Nyx.
just bought his Blink Dagger, but he didn't instant blink.
Bloodrite's going to miss. Not the best positioning right there. She just kind of runs away. X is going to bring him back. On top of the ship, though. Can Oracle get here to save? Fate's Edict, the heals, the False Promise. Yes, he can is the answer. But Ramsey's going in.
Dire's
Putting
top
the auto
tower
attack's going to
is
finish
under
off the Oracle
attack.
at least first. Will they get Sven? He blinks away, goes for the TP. He stays alive for now, and yes, he will survive. So Oracle did his job at least. Gostic blinking away further.
Are they going to look for him? He's not quite low enough for Bloodseeker to see him. About another 80 HP.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Miposhka's so good at just barely living, but he might do it again.
X should catch him here. Oh,
Dire's top
Not quite
tower
in
has
range.
fallen.
Warcry comes out even. Yeah, he's good. Well, the job staying alive there.
the best part of that last fight was Oracle suiciding. Oracle used Purifying Flames
Stupendous.
on the Spike Carapace
Radiant's
to give
middle
it to
tower
Zai.
is under
It's
attack.
actually really funny. Alright, big
Eight
pet peeve
knots
here.
and full
FN is
ahead.
banking like all of the gold for his Bloodstone instead of buying pieces.
Let the fun begin.
That is a lot of health and mana you can have, which translated into damage as a Storm Spirit. Now he's just buying the whole chunk at once and flying it out.
Oh, he has it coming. But no, I agree with you there. I've talked about that plenty before too. Especially with a very active game such as this one, but has it. 12 charges online. It's going to definitely look
With
to
the
now be active
Bloodstone,
himself.
though, is going to come Bloodseeker's Relic. Needs another 150 gold for that. So coming along in very short order.
Ramses finishes the Lincoln Sphere on a Weaver. No boots build on the Weaver here, but that's something we see quite a bit.
Yeah, he just wanted to get the Lincolns up as quick as possible, delay the timing. Like, there's always a gap between Batrider getting Blink and Batrider getting Force Staff. And if you can get your Lincolns up during that, it's like immunity to Lasso that whole time. So, wants to extend that window where he doesn't have to worry about Lasso so much. Gives him more time to farm. They're collapsing a lot of people up here on him, though. Is he going to port out? He is.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Smart decision. Ports out to the middle lane. And so a lot of time being wasted here for Empire, trying to find such kill. Meanwhile, Sven will go into the jungle. He mentioned he went that blink right after the Mask of Madness, but now he's going back for the Echo Saber here to have that heavy burst assistance. Zai is just sitting patiently over in the jungle on the Radiant side.
This Echo Saber can punish this Bloodseeker build a lot. Like, if he connects with both of the Echo hits, he can almost one-shot this Bloodseeker with this Radiance on. And that, like, that's the risk with going Radiance Bloodseeker. You're not tanking. You don't do a ton of counter damage. It's not like you went Blade Mail or you went a Heart or anything like that. So there's a huge caveat to going this build, and I think against the Sven Storm, it might be a little risky.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom
See if
tower
it works out
is
for
under
them.
attack.
Zai, he's coming to the top
Radiant
lane.
structures are
Gonna
fortified.
possibly put up some defense here. Do they have any sentries around? Look like a darkness has spawned.
Here I am!
You try to
Radiant
scare them if
are
anything.
scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is
But
under
Zai, that
attack.
Vendetta is going to be wearing off here, so he's going to hide in the trees. And instead, God Strength activated for a tower
Radiant's
kill now.
bottom tower has
Oh,
fallen.
he scouted. Brilliant cue from FN.
That was nice. See him there. Ramses comes in. He gets dusted up immediately. Jump back in from Jappy. Again, the God Strength still active. They're going to catch Kunkka at least. So he's dead. Can they get more? Fortune's End will catch Ramses, but he's a little bit too far. The Rupture on Sven. He'll just
Dire's
TP
top
away.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's scout initially, though. If they don't do that, Nyx gets a great setup, and who knows how the fight looks here.
Yeah, with Nyx gone, though, all of their pre-setup for the AA Blast, the Kunkka stuff, it's just gone.
Oh, wow. Oracle's barely surviving against Ramses. Meanwhile, Storm Spirit goes in and takes out Ancient Apparition. And he's going to TP out. The False Promise keeps Oracle alive as he makes his way back to base there.
That's huge. Storm Spirit all of a sudden at 15 Bloodstone charges. They didn't even get the tower they came for, but just getting multiple pickoffs there, forcing all 5 of Vega up there. All in all, very profitable for Empire.
Radiance finished on Bloodseeker, so has it now. Definitely let that farm flow in. Leading the net worth currently, but as I say that, Sven, he's doing more of his own jungle here, not necessarily stacks, but, oh, what's this about? Weaver. Shikuchi's on by. But they do have a double stack
For the twin.
bottom side, so I'm sure we'll see Sven make his way there perhaps after this camp. And get closer to that BKB. Prevent all this crowd control. That's bound to happen from the Dire team. Zai picks up the blink though. And he'll fall back as Vendetta off cooldown in 5 seconds. Middle lane. I don't think this is a kill here. It's just
No.
saying hi. Throws everything at him, then runs. It's not a long cooldown now. Ghost Ship, really, yeah, only a 60-second cooldown at level 1 even. Goes down to 40 seconds. So you can use that pretty liberally.
So with Bloodseeker Radiance up here, if you're Vega, you gotta feel like you want to be doing something. Like, Radiance on some heroes can be used as a massive farming storage, notably Alchemist. On Bloodseeker, the Bloodseekers that sit here and try to farm out another item or two with Radiance tend to just lose their spike timing. Like, this is when you are disgustingly strong. Putting out a ton of AoE damage, you're just running through fights like a Banshee. You want to go.
Well, they're going bottom lane as the Night Stalker makes his way up here with Gostic, and thus they're not going to find them, actually. That was the perfect timing on the TP rotation, because they were definitely going to be hunted with those two heroes. So again, Bloodseeker now pushing out the bottom, has the Ogre Club, and with the BKB getting very close to being finished. Glimmer Cave finished on Kunkka, meanwhile. That's a nice item to have for defensive purposes here. Storm Spirit and his own BKB almost coming along too. Those 15 charges, as you mentioned from that previous fight, even. Indeed. So Sven, did he? Okay, he ended up going to the BKB. That's right. And he's going back for the Echo Saber. Even after this, is Echo Saber still like relevant at this point? Still good to have, you think, after essentially 3 items?
Yeah, because your goal is to get as much damage into the Weaver and Bloodseeker during either a Lasso or a Blink Stormbolt or Vortex, all their CC. You want to be able to kill somebody. Echo's still going to be the most damage you can jam into that time.
Well, there we go. He jumps on a Kunkka, shows it off right there. Nice splash is coming out. It's not going to connect, though. Chappie, he still wants to go in. Blinking 1. Has a BKB if needed. Stormhammer doesn't have mana for it, though. Actually got stunned by the spiked Carapace, but elsewhere, Kunkka gets picked off. Or no, that was a Ancient Apparition getting picked off. And they also take out Bloodseeker, who was moving over. So FN happens to find him, but now FN, he has too much support nearby.
Yeah, very nice find there from FN and the Batrider. They managed to find Bloodseeker, just slam the lasso on him and bring him down.
Oh, Weaver.
Ramsey, with his new defusal, wants to play a little aggro here. He wants to get in on this.
He does. Might backfire, though. In fact, Chappie now jumps on a Kunkka. 2-man stun with the Impale. And the Ice Blast coming out. Hit 3 even. BKB TP. So Sven will at least get out, but yeah, the Impale sets up a couple of kills there.
It's like minor recovery there. You salvage something out of the fight, but you still didn't bring down the Storm. Bloodstone's still just ticking up. And Storm is going hyper defensive with his build. He's got a BKB already, he's got a Lincoln queued up, he just wants to live. Generally, we'll see stuff like Orchid or Shiva's, stuff that can be turned into a little more damage here, but he's just going every defensive item he can find.
Weaver. Ooh. Chappie blinking away as he sees the next assassin. Ramsey is again pretty deep right here. Has a time lapse in Lincoln, so and well, now he doesn't have a time lapse. He uses it, and actually, Lasso's gonna happen on a Bloodseeker now because of this. The X was used right there, almost trying to help him, but it's not gonna work. So G goes down. I don't even think they meant to get Bloodseeker. I think that was more for trying to catch Weaver, if anything, but just happened to see Bloodseeker there. Gonna transition nicely into Roshan.
Yep. The Roche damage very low though. God Strength's almost over. This is not going to be a fast Roche.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah,
Bloodseeker has buyback.
I'm totally down with backing up here. I don't even think they need the Bloodseeker buyback and they can hold it. Like, Sven is so bad at taking Roche.
Unless he has God Strength.
Yeah.
Even then, yeah, it's not as
Even
like.
then, it's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great.
Need that enhanced damage. Do they have a medallion? They do have a Solar Crest Night
They do.
So.
Yeah.
That
But
helps
Storm
too.
doesn't contribute much to Roche either. It's an awkward spot.
Hey, not an awkward spot as Storm Spirit at 18 Bloodstone charges. So again, FN continuing to do a hell of a job here.
And he bought his own gem. We do not see that very often.
So bought his own gem for both the Nyx and the Weaver. Big targets there. So he shouldn't be afraid to get jumped now. Out of nowhere. And he points to the top shrine area. Gostic's up here as well. Wow, Storm Spirit really going in. Going deep to AA, but at what cost now? The Nyx Assassin there to stun him up. He pops his BKB, secures that 1 kill. And now Nyx Assassin going to be pulled in. Ramses is here, though. Plenty of physical damage. So Storm Spirit may end up falling to this, or maybe not. Gostic, he lassos him up. And Storm Spirit gets away for the time being, kills off the bug. And he's going to manage to actually stay alive throughout all this. Some way, somehow. I hear Sven coming in. God Strength, yep. Here he is. He jumps in. Oh, they got the Shikuchi off, though. Does Weaver, so he manages to avoid plenty of damage. He time lapses the other way. Chappie, he's trying to run down Kunkka. and at least he'll do that. But Ramsey's escaping this whole time. Storm Spirit comes back in. He got full heal with the Shrine, or not full, but he got plenty of heal. Comes back in, secures a kill, gets Nyx, and they're actually calling GG. Is that actually it? Misclick, he leave? I mean, or are they not calling GG?
That's what I would say if I was umpire too. They called GG. Yep.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't abandon, that's just what you say at this point.
Well, we'll see what, I mean, he even said it again, GG. Yeah, okay. It looks like it's actually going to be a GG here. Again, it's not, we're not playing for really much / anything here, so, and a point like this, it's kind of an awkward finish, but it's understandable.
Finish the game out 4v4. No Storm, no Bloodseeker.
Yeah.
Victory.
But, yep, that is going to be our anticlimactic end to a bit of an awkward series.
Oh my gosh. I know, guys, the energy was much lower for this cast. It's been a long couple of days even, but it's going to be a conclusion here. In this case, Empire wins, and thus they take the series. But, again, 3 best-of-3s, all going the distance over these 2 days. But the group stages...
You've put in about a 12-hour day here today. just these series.
Yeah, I'm looking at my stream. It's been up for actually just about 11 hours now, so... It's been another long day again.